quickly complete. They make the stop.
That one and take it to the house.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. Complete to the left. Good call. Good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. On target to the left. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Really good job hauling that pass in. You know, I know Texas is a place a lot of people think about great DBs, and they've had a lot of really good running backs too. I think the receiver position is one, though, that they want to build a legacy around. This guy right here, he's really stepping up in this game.
There he goes! A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
To the air on first down. He's got it. Zone here on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. Pass is incomplete, but I think the defense was offsides, and this will probably be a first down.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, you know, and then the second one, you know, usually he takes me out of the game.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. That's caught. It's Gilliam. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Using the quick game. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
By the receiver.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Gilliam. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Complete to the tight end.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the catch. They found a way to get in the rug, but he is stopped short, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. Dead center perfect.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead there.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
Looking to throw, it's Addison. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Looking downfield on first down. A little screen to the running back.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The sure hands, it's Acker. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially...
Going for the big play. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. The Terrapins will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Texas offense.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. A strike downfield. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up.
There he goes. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting more.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's second and long. Off the play fake. Might be looking to run. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Tight end finds a soft spot. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up.